stepping up. They've obviously talked about shutting the...
As the game wears on, you can't help but think there's going to be a few opportunities here as we nearly... Good skill. Good
Very
skill
nice
from the Iona number 9 here. Very well done by Harriet Lynch there from Iona. Here's Shannon now running forward with the ball. And a pal. So Napier have subbed their goalkeeper here for the second half. Started with Emily Boyle and Kayla Murray having none of that. And it's a restart here for Napier. And they, well, hit the ball forward, but only into the waiting Iona press. It's almost like a training drill exercise, this press for Iona.
Not too sure what they're training for. The rumour has it, have a lot of year 12 and 13 students at the college.
And as time ticks on, it looks more and more that way. Napier with a mountain to climb here if they want to get back into this match. It's a good tackle. And here's a chance for Napier. It's a 2-on-2. They've got half the field to play, and a great... Oh, it's just a little bit too... In case that did get to her, smother that. She's had a very quiet day, the Iona goalkeeper. In fact, I don't think she's even had a touch in this match yet. Little block out. Apologies for the little technical glitch we're having there. It's Napier girls. Shannon putting good pressure on. Dummies to crash it in and show some good skill. Ball goes across. It's come off a foot from Iona. Napier to have another hit just out the side of the circle. This is where Iona's defence has been to take no risks there. That was play from outside the circle. She could have let it go. Maybe she just wanted a touch. Here is Cotter again.
That will be donning the central strip.
Central NHL player. Caitlin Cotter. Oh, and here's her sister, Hannah Cotter. Here's a chance. And she's beaten the keeper, sort of. That was Napier's best chance of the game. The two Cotter sisters combining, and Hannah Cotter, she held her nerve initially, beat the keeper, but then pulled the ball back into where she was. So Gabriella Luscombe's able to make a good recovery and prevent the shot from going into the goal.
Yeah, we had two girls from our NHL team playing in Fed Cup. We had one, Tiana Curry, playing for St. Cuss and Campaign.
Yeah, obviously for those girls, they've had a week off school this week, and then they will have a week back at school this week between the opening round and the start of the league, as we see Caitlin Murray go to the pocket for the first time today. And yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see a few of the girls from some of the teams getting to cut their teeth in NHL. Not so good probably, as I was about to say, for their studies, because it'll be 2 weeks off school out of Jones on the far post. They're just unable to get the final touch. 7 minutes to play. Iona 3-0 ahead. And we're now really starting to talk. The less said about that, the better. But yes, you're true. That's true. Although one thing that helps in those situations is the old stop clock on goals and corners. That can make the last few minutes go a lot longer than it will here. 6 minutes, 20 seconds as they try and catch Iona on the counter. So Napier coach Rob Jones had the bib in his hand, but no longer there. So
Maybe it's just a nerve thing. Just hold the bib.
So just obviously playing in that Commonwealth Games final, Maddie, Australia took their goalkeeper off near the end of the match. What sort of instructions does your team get if that happens, in terms of how does it change things for the team? That
Obviously Australia will put an extra striker on, so it means that our defence is often overloaded. So I think our team just tries to hold the ball as much as we can and get it towards our attacking circle.
Well, it worked pretty well, didn't it? Because he held them out. It's a hat trick in the final, capping off. Capping off a great week of hockey for her, and excellent execution of a 2-on-1 here. And Shannon just puts it on that reverse stick. And she says, thank you very much. 4-0, and that is all she wrote. There is, the fat lady is singing. Absolutely no hope for Napier now with 4 minutes remaining on the clock. So this is one of those horrible situations where they have to keep running around for 4 minutes knowing that there is no chance whatsoever of them wrestling the game back. Iona, on the other hand, get to enjoy playing 4 minutes of hockey knowing that the Federation Cup is in their hands.
Pretty good place to be. Olivia Shannon now playing fullback. She can overhead as well. She can do it all.
That's true. You can sort of just do what you want, can't you, when you're in this situation in that match, but it was always going to be tough for them. How much work they've had to put in this week against the Iona side, which has shown that they can certainly score goals. And on the balance of the week, you would have to say a deserved result this for Iona, but defensive circle, haven't they, Mitch?
Yep, they've done very well to shut the key players from Napier out. Been very rugged in their defence, and always important in the final or any match, in fact.
Fifi, and that shot from her will just graze the left-hand post. Napier try and get it going quickly, trying desperately. To their credit, still fighting till the bitter end here. It could be perhaps a deliberate bit of time wasting by Iona there, pretending to take the free hit at the top of the circle. And here it is again with Shannon. And she's earned her side a penalty corner.
Fully, it's not possible to score this many goals in a tournament and not get a prize.
It is true. I mean, even nice. I mean, a hat trick in the final is always a special thing, and she certainly proved it. Jeepers, she just threw herself at Shannon trying to stop that from going in. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. It is going to be Iona taking home the Federation Cup for the first time in their history, and the first time the Federation Cup has gone to the Hawke's Bay. And Shannon, Iona, as we see time just trickling down on the clock here. The crowd counting it in. And there might still be some time because, no, there isn't. The umpires have said that'll be all it is. And there are your 2,000. Well, Mitch, always a tough job there for Napier girls. You'd have to feel like that was a well-deserved result for Iona.
Yep, it's been a fantastic week for Iona College. They've been the dominant force all week, scoring plenty of goals. And again, today in the final, they proved that they're the best team here. Hard-fought battle, though, from Napier. Obviously, a fierce opponent of theirs from the same region.
Well to earn their way into today's final. So the Aon Federation Cup.
Obviously, it's a tough one for Napier girls. They gave it everything, and obviously they'll be pretty gutted with the result. But congrats to Iona, they gave it everything. Liv Shannon with a hat trick, that's pretty impressive in a final. So no, well deserved for Iona.
Yep, dare I say, a bit like this match has to be said. It's a good thing for Hawke's Bay and Central Hockey. Certainly showing they've got a lot of talent to burn.
Myself and the whole team from Iona has worked well as a unit this week and thoroughly deserved their win.
Being very warmly congratulated by their finalist opponents. As we mentioned earlier, their
We're just about there. Welcome everyone to the prize giving of the 2018 Aon Federation Cup.
It's been a fantastic tournament. Thank you to all the appreciated. Thank you to all the umpires and officials for their outstanding work this week, including the umpires managers Colin French and Bruce Brownsey. The judges Nikki Smith and Richard Shorter, and the match director Tony Hartnell. Another special mention to the officials allocated to the final, for the on-field umpire. Awesome. Also, thank you just to the reserve umpire Rosanna Porter, the judges Amy Dustin and Richard Shorter, and the match director for the final, Tony Hartnell. Well done. Also, a massive thank you to all the most valuable players within each team. Nations together. So just for the bronze medals will be presented by Grant McLeod to Christchurch Girls High School. Well done. The silver medals will be presented by Debbie Pigou to Iona College. Well done. Well done. I'd like to invite the captain of the silver medalists up just for a few words.
Just on behalf of the girls, would like to say a huge thanks to you girls. We play you quite a lot back at home, and we kind of thought we'd make it a bit closer, but you girls have had an awesome season and you played outstanding out there, so congrats to you guys. I'd just like to say a huge thanks to the tournament officials, the referees and the sponsors. Without you guys there would be no tournament, so thank you. A huge thanks to my team, our coaches Rob and Dom, our managers Conrad and Deb. You guys are amazing. All the work you do for us, we see it and we appreciate it, so thanks. And to you girls, you played amazing, and this week you've stepped up especially, and I'm so proud of you. And to be here playing these girls is just cool. So thank you so much, and can't wait to be back next year with all of you girls. Promise I won't cry. Just like Riley said, thank you very much to the sponsors, Iona, and to the tournament directors and all the officials that volunteered to come and umpire. We really appreciate it, and we obviously need you for the games, so thank you. Thank you, or congratulations to all the other girls and every single team that comes to this tournament every year. It is our favourite, and I think it only matters if you guys are here to play each other. And congratulations, Christchurch. It's awesome to see you guys up here grabbing that medal. You really put us through the challenges today, and I know you wanted it. Congratulations to Napier. It's been 5 years, and honestly, you guys have battled every single one of you will win. You might be our biggest rivals on the turf, but we're your number one fans back home. And to David, thank you so much. 6 years I've known you, and every single time you've been outstanding organisation. And I know those beers at lunchtime, they help us with the confidence, but thank you. To Jono, 6 years again, every single Monday night, an hour in the gym. Oh, I appreciate it now. I might have hated it to those times. Hayley, first year here, I know Auckland, I miss you, but we just snapped you up, and thank you. And all the girls here are super appreciative of what you've done for us. To the new girls this year, you guys have created a legacy, and I know we've put Iona College on the map. Be super proud of yourselves. and to the ones that are leaving. I love you guys so much, and we just made it the best sisterhood ever, and I truly love seeing you guys every day. And I love you, and I'm going to miss you, and you're the reason that I play hockey, and I just love you. Thank you for making this a dream come true for all of us.
Well done for getting that all out. Well done, very well said. Now my pleasure to invite Debbie Piggo forward to present the trophy to our 2018 Aon Federation Cup champions, Iona College. Well done. That concludes our 2018 Aon Federation Cup and the prize giving. I'd just like to thank everyone that's here, that stayed for the prize giving in the final. Travel safe, and we hope to see all these girls that have played this year in this tournament continue to play hockey in some form around the country. Thank you all again for coming to Northland. Travel safe.
Oh, something that we turned on.